A lot of people may not know about these bands. Could you give us an idea who they are and who are these legions of fans they've got?
Yeah, of course. I often describe K-pop as sort of the biggest thing you've never heard of because for so many people it just goes completely under the radar. But once you are aware of these bands, especially in the case of something like BTS or Blackpink, it kind of like baffles you how you've never heard of them before because their fan base is so big and so strong and so loud online, especially.
So who are these people? Because I think a lot of people were assuming it's simply because it's Korean music. These are Korean fans, but it seems when you look into it, this is a hugely diverse community.
Yeah, absolutely. I think that there's a big misconception about fans of these bands. I think that there's an idea of what a boy band fan or a girl band fan looks like, and that is often young and sort of teenage and maybe white as well, predominantly. But actually, this is a completely global fan base. I think by virtue of these artists singing in a different language, they really attract a global fan base that is incredibly diverse in age, race, sexuality. It is really a much more diverse space than I think people give credit for.
And just finally, Lucy, could you help us understand here? Because this isn't necessarily the artists themselves wanting to shape politics. It's the fans basically taking things into their own hands. How does this work, and is this new?
Yeah, I think this is the thing. It's fandoms working on behalf of an artist, not for an artist, necessarily not working with them. And I think it's coming to prominence a lot because of things like the Black Lives Matter movement, which is just so visible online, which is a space that K-pop fans occupy really well, is sort of online noise in the nicest way possible. So that's why we're seeing so much more of them in these kind of political conversations. But actually, K-pop activism is nothing new. Fans have been donating to causes on behalf of their favorite idols and bands for however long these bands have been around. You know, they often donate to charity under their name, maybe not necessarily as visibly to sort of like outsiders as they are now with this current political movement.